Hello students, let's try to understand a concept student. What is the concept here? You can see we have to distinguish between the order of reaction and molecularity of reaction. That is what the topic is student. So here you see student order of reaction and this side molecularity of reaction. Order, it is the sum of power of concentration terms on which the rate of reaction is based or the sum of the concentration exponent in the rate law. Suppose if it is their rate proportional to a power what is there 1 student and b power 1. So order, if you are writing what student order, so it is 1 plus 1, it is going to be 2. So what is the order is student? Sum of power of concentration in the rate law. That is what order of reaction. Now what we are going to understand student, molecularity of reaction student. So it is the number of atoms, ion or molecule that must collide at the same time in order for the chemical reactions to occurs. So number of colliding molecule student in a chemical reaction is called what student? Molecularity of reactions, right? Now let's try to understand another one student, another point. What is, it does not have to be whole number, it might be fraction or zero. So order of reaction can be anything student, it can be the whole number, fractions, okay, even it can be zero order. Now if you talk about molecularity, it is always a whole number, it cannot be, because it is number of colliding molecule, so it cannot be half molecule, it always can be the whole numbers. Now order of reaction, it can only be determined through the experiment and cannot be calculated. So order is always determined by the experimental method student. But if you talk about molecularity, it is the just theoretical student, it is just simple to calculate by adding the molecules from the slowest step. So it is the very simple. Now it is for the overall reaction and no individual steps are written to get it, okay. So individual steps are not required in the order of reactions. But if you talk about molecularity, a complex reactions overall molecularity is irrelevant, only the molecularity of the slowest steps has any bearing on the entire process. Now let us try to understand the last one. The unbalanced equations show even the order of simple reaction may not be equal to the number of molecularity of the reaction. As the unbalanced equations shows even the order of simple reaction may not be equal to the number of molecule of the reaction. So as the unbalanced equation shows even the order of simple reaction may not be equal to the number of molecules of the reaction. So order has nothing to do with the stoichiometric coefficient student, okay, it can be anything. The molecularity of the simple reaction usually determined by the equation is stoichiometry. So molecularity means stoichiometric can be taken, but in the order it cannot be taken. So this is all about the difference between order and molecularity of reaction. I hope it will be easy to understand students.